Today we will talk about which food you should avoid when you're pregnant. So we hope you watch this video carefully until the end to know everything properly. Eating well-balanced meals is important at all times, but it is even more essential when you are pregnant. There are essential nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that your developing baby needs. Most foods are safe. However, there are some foods that you should avoid during pregnancy. Number 1. Raw meat. Uncooked seafood and rare or undercooked beef or poultry should be avoided because of the risk of contamination with coliform bacteria, toxoplasmosis, and salmonella. Number 2. Deli meat. Deli meats have been known to be contaminated with Listeria, which can cause miscarriage. Listeria has the ability to cross the placenta and may infect the baby, which could lead to infection or blood poisoning and may be life-threatening. If you are pregnant and you are considering eating deli meats, make certain that you reheat the meat until it is steaming. Number 3. Fish with mercury. Fish that contain high levels of mercury should be avoided. Mercury consumed during pregnancy has been linked to developmental delays and brain damage. A sample of these types of fish includes shark, swordfish, king mackerel, and tilefish. Canned, chunk-like tuna generally has a lower amount of mercury than other tuna, but still should only be eaten in moderation. Number 4. Smoked seafood. Refrigerated, smoked seafood often labeled as lox, Nova-style, kippered, or jerky should be avoided because it could be contaminated with Listeria. These are safe to eat when they are in an ingredient in a meal that has been cooked, like a casserole. This type of fish is often found in the deli section of your grocery store. Canned or shelf-safe smoked seafood is usually fine to eat. Number 5. Soft cheeses. Imported soft cheeses may contain Listeria. You would need to avoid soft cheeses such as brie, camembert, roquefort, feta, gorgonzola, and Mexican-style cheeses that include queso blanco and queso fresco unless they clearly state that they are made from pasteurized milk. All soft non-imported cheeses made with pasteurized milk are safe to eat. Number 6. Raw shellfish. The majority of seafood-borne illness is caused by undercooked shellfish, which include oysters, clams, and mussels. Cooking helps prevent some types of infection, but it does not prevent the algae-related infections that are associated with red tides. Raw shellfish pose a concern for everybody, and they should be avoided altogether during pregnancy. Number 7. Raw eggs. Raw eggs or any foods that contain raw eggs should be avoided because of the potential exposure to salmonella. Some homemade Caesar dressings, mayonnaise, homemade ice cream or custards, and hollandaise sauces may be made with raw eggs. If the recipe is cooked at some point, this will reduce the exposure to salmonella. Commercially manufactured ice cream, dressings, and eggnog is made with pasteurized eggs and do not increase the risk of salmonella. Restaurants should be using pasteurized eggs in any recipe that is made with raw eggs, such as hollandaise sauce or dressings. Number 8. Fish exposed to industrial pollutants. Avoid fish from contaminated lakes and rivers that may be exposed to high levels of polychlorinated biphenyls. This is primarily for those who fish in local lakes and streams. These fish include bluefish, striped bass, salmon, pike, trout, and walleye. Contact the local health department or environmental protection agency to determine which fish are safe to eat in your area. Remember, this is regarding fish caught in local waters and not fish from your local grocery store. Number 9. Unpasteurized milk. Unpasteurized milk may contain Listeria. Make sure that any milk you drink is pasteurized. Number 10. Pâté. Refrigerated pâté or meat spreads should be avoided because they may contain the bacteria Listeria. Canned pâté or shelf-safe meat spreads can be eaten. Number 11. Caffeine. Although most studies show that caffeine intake in moderation is permissible, there are others that show that caffeine intake may be related to miscarriages. Avoid caffeine during the first trimester to reduce the likelihood of a miscarriage. As a general rule, caffeine should be limited to fewer than 200 milligrams per day during pregnancy. Caffeine is a diuretic, which means it helps eliminate fluids from the body. Number 12. Alcohol. There is no amount of alcohol that is known to be safe during pregnancy, and therefore alcohol should be avoided during pregnancy. Prenatal exposure to alcohol can interfere with the healthy development of the baby. Depending on the amount, timing, and pattern of use, alcohol consumption during pregnancy can lead to fetal alcohol syndrome or other developmental disorders. If you consumed alcohol before you knew you were pregnant, stop drinking now. You should continue to avoid alcohol during breastfeeding. Exposure of alcohol to an infant poses harmful risks, and alcohol does reach the baby during breastfeeding. Number 13. Unwashed vegetables. Vegetables are safe and a necessary part of a balanced diet. However, it is essential to make sure they are washed to avoid potential exposure to toxoplasmosis. Toxoplasmosis may contaminate the soil where the vegetables were grown. Hope you find this video helpful. If yes, then please hit the like button below. Make sure you subscribe us, because we post health benefit related video every single day. If you have a request for a video, be sure to leave it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.